If you used to get a lot of views on your Instagram stories, but then suddenly the views drop, then you are like me. I used to get between 40 to 50,000 views regularly on my Instagram stories when I had around 200,000 followers. But then suddenly the views went down to around 6,000 views, although the number of my followers grew to 350,000. This drop was in full effect until I discovered the three main reasons of this drop and how to stop them from killing my stories' views. And in this video, I'm going to share these reasons and the method I applied to get my views back to normal. Starting with the reason number one, and that is Instagram Reels. You see, before Reels, there were two main things anyone would do on Instagram: either watch posts or view stories. And people viewed stories mainly to be entertained. But with the introduction of Instagram Reels, guess where the people started to go to get entertained? That's right, Instagram Reels. But it doesn't stop there, because even those that viewed the posts started to go to Reels. So naturally, views on stories and posts drop significantly, whereas the views on the Instagram Reels increased. And to fix this, you need to understand that majority of your story viewers are people who already follow you. So to have the same overall reach that you had before, you can keep posting stories, accepting the lower numbers, but make up for the lost views by posting Reels, which not only reach your audience, but also gives you reach to new people. And if you are greedy like me, you want to increase the story views and leverage Instagram Reels to grow your Instagram, then in minutes I will tell you the main reason why your stories are getting lower views, and this reason has even more impact than Instagram Reels. But the second reason why your story views went down is the updated stories algorithm. You see, Instagram's main purpose is to keep people for longer on the platform. And when you post one-sided stories without engaging your followers with you, they get bored quickly and either exit your story or exit Instagram altogether. And when this happens, Instagram's algorithm gets triggered, limiting the reach of your stories. And to solve this, you should try to keep people inside Instagram for as long as you can. And you can do that by making your stories two-sided. Engage people in stories using polls, quizzes, and other engagement features that are there in Instagram. Just don't abuse these tools, because people will feel that they are being used without context and they will quickly stop engaging with them, which would kill your reach. I tested this myself and found that two-sided stories got me between 3 to 5x the views compared to single-sided stories where I don't engage my audience with me. Another thing you should be careful from abusing is the previously known swipe up feature on Instagram or click this link feature now. When using this feature, you are basically sending people outside of Instagram. And guess who hates that? The algorithm. But take this advice with a grain of salt, because when I tested using this feature, most of the times I got less views, but there were some times when I used this feature and I still got a decent number of views. So I encourage you to run your own experiment and see if using this feature actually affects your views negatively or not. And if you already tried these solutions and still didn't see your views go up, then don't worry, because in a minute I will show you how I use other Instagram features to get even more reach than I used to get before when the stories were performing normally. But the third reason for the drop in your Instagram stories is the truth pill that you have to swallow, and that is the fact that your stories suck. This reason has by far the most impact on your stories views. Let me ask you a question. Can you mention the top 3 desires and 3 fears of your followers? If you couldn't answer the question, then it means that you don't know your followers well, and you are posting things on your stories that are irrelevant to your audience. But even when you post relevant content, people can easily skip it if it's not entertaining enough. And to solve that, you need to follow these 4 steps. Step number 1 is to understand who your audience are and what would they want to see from you. And step number 2 is to make sure you give them exactly that. Step number 3 is to deliver it in an entertaining way that would make them stay longer. And step number 4, don't make your story too long, otherwise they will skip it from the beginning when they know how long it is. Knowing these 3 reasons that are causing the drop in your stories views and fixing them would definitely improve your stories views and get them back to the level they were just before Instagram Reels were introduced. But Instagram Reels are not necessarily a bad thing. In fact, you can use them to go viral on Instagram, getting a lot of new followers and potential customers. And in this video here, I show you exactly how I used Instagram Reels to go viral and how you can do the same.